everybody, and welcome to our behind-the-scenes look at Square Enix products. So here we go. I just wanted to start everything off by telling you guys that our official North American merchandise e-store is now open. So that means that you can pre-order lots of exciting items. So I'm going to be walking you through a few of the items that we just recently uploaded for pre-order. I know that all of our fans have been asking for this for a while, and we're really excited to finally be able to get this off the ground. So first up for pre-order is Lightning from Lightning Returns. So she's going to be $79.99, and she's available for pre-order now. We have the address up there on the screen. It's store.na.square-enix.com/MD, and that's where you can pre-order all of our merchandise goods. So Lightning, it looks really fantastic in her new outfit from Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy XIII. So we're really looking forward to getting this figure out there. So next up is Rufus Shinra. So this is Rufus as he appears in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. He comes with Genova box, his signature weapon, the shotgun, and all kinds of other great goodies. So all of these fully articulated, beautiful action figures are available for pre-order now. So please check out our website and put in those pre-orders right now so you can get your hands on these figures. And next we have Yuffie Kisaragi, also from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. This is her appearance in that film, and she comes with all these cool parts. You know, she's really like crazy about materia, so we made sure that she's holding materia in one hand, and then also she has an entire armful of materia in one accessory. So definitely, if you're a Yuffie Kisaragi fan, I know I have some friends who are. This is a must-have collectible, and she's also $79.99. Vincent Valentine, one of our very popular characters from Final Fantasy VII, also as he appears in Advent Children, comes with Keroberos or Cerberus, his three-barreled shotgun, so his signature weapon. And this is a really impressive figure. I actually have gotten to see the prototypes a few times, and just the way his cape flows out behind him and is this stunning crimson and the gold accessories, they really captured the metallic nature of the elements in his costume. So this is also up for pre-order right now. And people have been asking for this one for a while. It's Liquid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. So this guy, people, like I said, have been clamoring for a Liquid Snake figure for so long, since we have had a really successful run with our other Metal Gear Solid figures, Raiden, Solid Snake, Big Boss, and so on and so forth. Pretty much every character except for Liquid so far, so we're happy to finally get him out there. He is also $79.99 and also available for pre-order now. So if you're a Metal Gear fan, I know these tend to go quickly. If you pre-order with us, then you'll definitely get your hands on these guys. So also, speaking of getting your hands on something before it sells out, we have Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2 also available for pre-order. He comes with all these amazing weapons, and you know, we were showing them in more detail than ever before. So Metal Gear fans, I know you're out there, and I know you're very enthusiastic. I know you're very excited. Make sure you get your pre-orders for these right now, because this is the only way to be 100% sure that you're going to get your hands on these amazing action figures. So the DC Comics variant Play Arts Kai line is one we're very excited about, and believe it or not, it's available for pre-order as well. So you can get your hands on this amazing Batman action figure on our website at store.na.square-enix.com/MD. Also available for pre-order from the DC Comics variant line is also Green Lantern. So make sure that you get your hands on this guy too. And to round out the set of DC Comics variant Play Arts Kai, we also have the amazing, beautiful, strong Wonder Woman. So she is also available for pre-order. So next, we have our San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This is our Dark Knight Trilogy Play Arts Kai Batman, but he has a beautiful new metallic paint job on him this time. You know what? Our pre-order on the e-store is actually sold out. We checked this morning just to make sure, but all the units that we had earmarked for pre-sale are actually gone. But we will have them available at our San Diego Comic-Con booth, number 3829, which is written right up there. So while supplies last, make sure you stop by our booth first thing and get your hands on this beautiful figure, because quantity are limited. And then I want to make sure that you guys are getting all of the latest updates, all of the news. So make sure, if you're not already, to follow us on Square Enix MDNA. So that's SQEX_MD_NA. That's our official merchandise Twitter. Myself and our team are running that and making sure that you guys are all up to date. But we don't have the scoop on all the studio goods. So make sure that you also follow our general manager of merchandise at the Tokyo office, who can give you the latest sneak peeks at Hidemi_mad_en. That's HIDEMI_MAD_EN. All right, so the creation process of our figures and other merchandise items is fascinating, and it requires a level of skill and artistry that's unparalleled in the industry. Our team of sculptors, designers, and artists works tirelessly to capture each detail of the various internal and externally licensed IPs while staying true to the spirit of the original, giving each a figure, a flair that is uniquely PlayArts Kai. Let's take a look at our studio tour video that our team has prepared for you all to get an idea of the work being done in our studios. And right after that, I'll step out of the booth and give you a report on all of the beautiful figures we have on display at Day3.
こんにちは、スクエアエニックスの堀江です。今回、プレイアーツアクションフィギュアが作られている開発現場から、プレイアーツがどのように作られているかの一部を紹介していきたいと思います。はい、ここ原型室では、原型師の皆さんがプレイアーツアクションフィギュアの原型を作っております。はい、ではこちらの原型師さんにお話を伺ってみましょう。すいません。
はい。
今何をされていらっしゃるんですか？
髪の毛のディティールを作っています。
原型を作る上で一番こだわっている部分ってどのあたりになりますか？
出来の良さと買っていただいたお客さんが気に入って遊んでくれるようなものを作ることですね。
はい、ありがとうございました。はい、では次はこちらの原型師さんにお話を伺ってみましょう。すいません。
はい。
今何をされているんですか？
こちらはプレイアーツのヴィンセントの原型を作ってますね。
原型を作るにあたって一番気をつけている部分ってどちらになりますか？
そうですね。キャラクターの設定を壊さないように、ある程度のアレンジを加えて作ってます。
はい、ありがとうございました。はい、ではこちらの原型師さんにもお話を伺ってみましょう。すいません。はい、今って何をされているんですか？
今は足の関節を作っているところです
ね。原型を作る上で一番難しいところってどの部分になりますか？
そうですね、キャラクターの再現をしつつもなんかプラスアルファの魅力を加えなきゃいけないとか、そういうところと、あとうちはアクションフィギュアをメインに作ってますので、可動部分の構造とかを考えるのはやっぱり難しいですね。
はい、ありがとうございました。はい、ここはプレイヤー使いアクションフィギュアの彩色の現場です。はい、では次は彩色の現場の方からお話を伺ってみましょう。すいません。
はい。
今何をされてらっしゃるんですか？
今ヴィンセントの銃を塗装中でした。
彩色をする上で難しいところってどこになりますか？
やっぱり物の質感をきちんと表現しきるところですかね。
はい、ありがとうございました。はい、ここではデザイナーの方がプレイヤー扱いアクションフィギュアのパッケージや広告のデザインを制作しております。では少しお話を伺ってみましょう。すいません。はい、今何をされてるんですか？
今は、XIII のユフィのパッケージを作っているところです。
デザインをされる上で一番こだわっている部分ってどちらになりますか？
こだわってる部分は、原作の世界観とプレイアーツの世界観を融合させていきたいなと思って作っています。
はい、ありがとうございました。 ちらの現場でプレイヤー使いアクションフィギュアの撮影をしております。ここでは会議が行われており、新しい商品のコンセプトやスケジュールなどの話し合いが常に行われております。
売れましたよね。
なんでこの時期っていう感じの、相当発売してから時間経ってるのに。
はい、今回はプレイヤー2アクションフィギュアの制作現場のほんの一部を紹介させていただきました。たくさんのスタッフが開発に携わり、日々商品が作られております。今後のプレイヤー2アクションフィギュアの新商品にぜひご期待ください。
Hi guys, so here I am at E3 and I'm going to show you all the amazing products that we have on display. A lot of these are still in the prototype stage, so you're going to see them while they're still in process. So let's take a look at our first prototype. So here from Metal Gear Solid 2 we have Raiden. We've had a very long and successful collaboration with Konami and Kojima Studios on this line of figures. Fans of this line are so enthusiastic, so it's always a pleasure to release more. Each of these has been fully inspected from prototype creation to production photography by Yoji Shinkawa, art director of the Metal Gear Solid series. Earlier this year we created Metal Gear Rising Revengeance version of Raiden to much acclaim, and it was almost instantly sold out because it was so popular. But this version of Raiden's from Metal Gear Solid 2 in higher definition and more detail than ever before. He comes with a katana, silencer and gun, exchangeable hands, and alternate head parts. So he has this beautiful dog tag detail as well, which I think is the standout feature of this figure. It's actual real metallic dog tags that hang around his neck, so that's a great detail that I think our artists have paid attention to. Next up in the same line is Liquid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. He's the primary antagonist of the original Metal Gear Solid, and we've been having people ask us for a long time to do this figure, so it's exciting that we finally get to do Solid Snake's evil twin brother. So he comes with these huge, amazing weapon parts, and like Raiden, he has the same amazing dog tag accessory parts. So both these guys are $79.99, and we're expecting them in October, and they're available for pre-order now. All right, next up. These guys we're really excited about, the DC Comics variant PlayArts Kai. So this is a first for us in the PlayArts Kai line. Until now we've mainly only faithfully reproduced the designs of our own characters and designs of others, but with the variant PlayArts Kai line we introduced for the first time the use of original in-house designs rather than external materials as the basis for our sculpture. So this first licensing partner that collaborated with us on this ambitious and creative project was Warner Brothers, giving our designers leeway to reimagine classic DC Comics characters with a new, uniquely Square Enix twist led to the creation of this amazing and unique PlayArts Kai line. All of our variants have a futuristic plug suit base at the foundation of their redesign, and this marriage of high fantasy and futuristic elements is a key thing of Square Enix designs in general and the PlayArts Kai line in particular. So first up is Batman. Our variant PlayArts Kai Batman plays up his martial arts training in Japan, giving him a ninja-like design. The classic hooked, finned gauntlets are reminiscent of shuriken in our Batman, reaching new heights. So he carries a katana, evoking aspects of a Japanese swordsman. His mask is like a Hannya no mask of classic Japanese theater, and this particular mask is of a terrifying, vengeful spirit and evokes Batman's repurposing of scary symbols to incite fear in his enemies. His cape has grappling hooks along its hem, contrasting the smooth lines of his bodysuit with the jagged edges of his cape. And he comes with exchangeable hands and classic weapons such as the batarang and grappling hook, along with this katana. Green Lantern is not just a single person, it is a title. Our design takes its cues primarily from Hal Jordan, the Silver Age Green Lantern, and with a carbon-like effect on the surface of the bodysuit, it's covered in this translucent green armor, which I think is the standout element of this design. Not only does he come with his signature ring, he also comes with an effect piece shown here to suggest energy flowing out of the ring itself. And the beautiful long, clean lines of this figure suggest a sort of flight and smooth movement. You can kind of imagine him flying through the universe. Next is Wonder Woman. And our Wonder Woman captures the power and beauty of Diana with a distinct Japanese flair. Her suit's been redesigned to be more futuristic while sticking to the roots of the character's costume. Of course, she carries the lasso of truth, her signature tool, along with an Amazonian shield. And though frequently depicted carrying a sword nowadays, our Wonder Woman pays homage to the Silver Age version of the character, who was rarely violent. Her hair has been exquisitely sculpted to appear as if it were flowing in the wind after a battle, and not a single detail has been missed. Even her fingernails are painted. We're looking forward to all of these being released in September, and you can pre-order them now on our website for $79.99. Next is our San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This is a color variant of our Dark Knight Trilogy PlayArts Batman. So he's a black metallic version, and the limited quantity were produced. So I think less than 1,000 pieces, or somewhere around 1,000 pieces, are the only ones in production. Pre-order was available at our e-store, but we've actually already sold out. But it will still be available at our San Diego Comic-Con Square Enix booth while supplies last. And this color variant was designed to sort of evoke the image of Batman standing under the moonlight in Gotham watching over the city. So that's where the original was much more of a matte finish, and this one is kind of shiny to remind you of like moonlight shining off of his armor. All right. Moving right along, the lady herself, Lightning, returns to the PlayArts line. She's become iconic to Final Fantasy franchise since her introduction in 2009 in Final Fantasy XIII. With her cool demeanor, asymmetrical pink haircut, and steely green eyes, she's a tough young heroine who's established herself as a standout in our series. Lightning actually serves as a wonderful touchstone of the evolution of the PlayArts line. She was one of the first figures that we created in our PlayArts line, and when we overhauled that line, creating the PlayArts line, she again joined the lineup with her appearance in Final Fantasy XIII too. Now we see her a third and perhaps final time as a PlayArts figure as she appears in Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. This newly designed costume on Lightning as she appears in Lightning Returns is very intricate, with many layers of armor and draping fabric, surely serving as a challenge for our sculptors. However, they've risen to that challenge and carefully captured every tiny detail in her clothing. With the soft plastic PVC of her cape and skirt, not one bit of posability is lost. She comes with a sword which can be attached to her back, as well as a shield that extends from her arm to her shoulder. Our sculptors, now well acquainted with Lightning, are able to give her even more depth and personality in the sculpting of her face. They've captured new levels of detail in the sculpting of her hair, and with improved materials and paint application, Lightning will look as striking as ever. The costume design was created by Tetsuya Nomura himself to capture the essence of Lightning's latest adventure. This figure will be out in September, and she too is available for pre-order on our website for $79.99. From Final Fantasy X, we are debuting for the first time in North America, Yuna and Tidus. So this game and 10-2, its sequel, will soon be getting an HD re-release telling the story of Yuna and Tidus. We've captured them here in these early sculpts. So that means that some of the details may change eventually, and the paint has not yet been finalized, but we're looking forward to seeing the release of these figures before the end of the year with paint and final sculpts. So that's something to look forward to. All right. Next, from Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, we are returning to this line yet again because we've had a long and successful partnership with Capcom in creating figures of their iconic characters. Whether Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, or Street Fighter, the Capcom Square Enix relationship is one we hope to maintain and further explore. One of the most successful lines of figures for us has been this Street Fighter line of PlayArts Kai. Originally released in winter of 2011 with Ryu and Chun-Li, it has been so successful we've continued to create line after line of figures. The second line, Akuma and Kami, released in April 2012, and in May 2013, Ibuki and Guile joined the lineup. Finally, rounding out the line for now are Ken Masters and Sakura Kasugano. Ken. So the fun thing about Street Fighter is that every character has its own fan base. It was exciting for us to bring Ken to life since he's one of the more popular characters. I've gotten so many people asking me, when are you making Ken? When are you making Ken? So I'm excited we're finally able to announce him. He comes with a Fireball Shoryuken effect piece to help recreate scenes from the game, and his appearance from Super Street Fighter 4, he wears his red gi and has blonde hair, his most iconic look, serving as a contrasting counterpoint to Ryu. And Sakura, she's one of the most iconic characters in fighting games to me, and with her schoolgirl uniform combined with sneakers and fighting gear on her head and hands. So it's been so much fun to see her energetic spirit in the PlayArts Kai line. They've given her a very determined facial expression in this figure, as if to say, like, just watch me, I'll show you. So she comes with an effect piece reminiscent of Hadoken that comes with its own stand to invoke scenes from the game. Her release is scheduled for September 2013, and she and Ken will both be $69.99. All right, the Trading Arts Kai Minis. So, give you a brief history of Trading Arts line. This line of cute little posable figures has been around for a while, but they were originally encapsulated blind box statuette figures, which we still produce, called Trading Arts. But Trading Arts Minis were an offshoot of that line, becoming super deformed or chibi versions of our classic Final Fantasy characters. The line further expanded in 2012 with the introduction of the Trading Arts Kai Minis. This time, not only were our heroes chibified, they were also posable and came with fun accessories and exchangeable features. So, Volume 3 features Sephiroth, the primary antagonist of smash hit Final Fantasy VII. He comes with his signature weapon, the katakana Masamune, and exchangeable costume parts and exchangeable head parts for various looks throughout his appearances in Final Fantasy VII and I believe Final Fantasy Advent Children and other Final Fantasy offshoots. So all of our Trading Arts Kai minis come with their own dialogue plates and in-game menu screen plates to recreate memorable moments from the game. Also in this volume is Rinoa from Final Fantasy VIII. She comes not only with exchangeable costume parts and faces, but also her faithful companion, the dog Angelo. And next we have Aerith from Final Fantasy VII. She comes with exchangeable costume parts, including her appearance in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, in addition to her iconic pink shirt dress. So she comes also with a stave-type weapon and Kate Sith. So these three are going to be released in July 2013, so that's very soon, right around the corner. And I believe they'll be $24.99. So next is Volume 4, not yet out yet, Cloud Strife, as he appears in Final Fantasy VII. Previously, we'd released a version of him that played on his appearance from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, but this is very much in the original style of the game. So of course he comes with the Buster Sword and Fenrir, his motorcycle. In addition to these accessories is the sword Hard Edge with the inscription reading, "To cut in twain with a single stroke." And we also have Tifa, as she appears in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Previously, we released a Final Fantasy VII version of Tifa, so she's kind of the inverse to Cloud. This time, we've released Tifa as she appears in Advent Children, set after the events of the original Final Fantasy VII game. She comes with exchangeable head and body parts, including parts to make her look as if she's in flight, which we have displayed here. She also comes with a Seventh Heaven seal plate. And finally, but definitely not least, is Yuffie. So we've captured this cute ninja princess's vivacious spirit in the Final Fantasy Trading Arts Kai minis. She comes with parts for both her Final Fantasy VII and her Final Fantasy VII Advent Children appearances. So head, body, and weapon parts are all exchangeable. So also including her shuriken from Final Fantasy Advent Children, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, which is pink and very cute. So these three are going to be released in October of 2013, which is also coming up very soon. And they too will be $24.99. Okay guys, that's all we have for you from the E3 show floor. I'm so excited we got to show you these figures, and I'm super excited that you got a first glance at some of our early sculpts and some of the things that we're displaying for the first time. There's tons of stuff that's up for pre-order now, so I hope that you're really pumped. I hope you're placing those orders, and have a great show. I hope you guys enjoyed.